This is my 1998 Mercedes SLK230. To give you an idea, the year I'm making this video is 2018. Bought this car new, and last year I just hit 20,000 miles. Called this car the world's most impractical car, or the car that's fun 9 days out of the year. I live up in the Northeast, so if it's raining, snowing, cold, etc., the car doesn't seem much use. But other than that, when I do take it out, it is fun. No intentions of getting rid of it. So this video, I'm going to be giving the car a facelift, and this is what I'm going to be installing. New grille, and then the Halo projection headlights. They're not exactly plug and play. You do have different options as far as how you want to wire them up, and I'll be covering all of that. Some of this information you can find on the internet if you want to page through blogs and pages of people's comments. My idea with this video is I'm going to put it all in one place. There are quite a few of these cars still out on the road, and quite a few of them, like mine, have low mileage on them for all the reasons I've already described, but those of us who have them do enjoy them. So I hope you find this video helpful. If you plan on upgrading the look of your car, or maybe you have the headlights are foggy and you want to replace them, this will be the video for you. I'll break this video probably into 3 separate parts, so that when you're at each individual step you can go to exactly what you need. And now we'll move on to the first step, which will be disassembly. First thing we're going to do is remove the grille. Now, even if you're not replacing the grille and you're just replacing the headlights, remove the grille anyway, because what you'll find is that this tab here is going to get into the way of removal and installing the new headlights, especially when you get to installing. Later models, the grille was all one piece. On the early models, this is a separate piece that seems to be glued or welded in, and it tends to break loose apparently. But if that's the case, don't be fooled. This comes out also. So we'll do that. I'm not going to bother videoing it. It's pretty straightforward. Only other thing I'll mention is that there's a lip on the grille that snaps into the bumper down here. So once the 6 screws are removed, you'll be able to tilt the grille and take it out, and that's an 8mm socket. Okay, the grille is off. I have the screws in their own Ziploc bags so that they don't get lost or mixed up. And just as a point of interest, these 2 tabs will cause it to put up a little bit of a fight for removal. So I had to really put some force into it to snap past that. A little bump there. I don't know, I can't see where it actually, there's a lip inside here that it clicks onto. So just as a forewarning, expect that. Okay, for headlight removal, first you have to remove the side marker. There's a hole right there for you to put a screwdriver through into a little pocket. Carefully push away to the outside of the car to undo the tab, which, if it's anything like mine, will immediately snap off. What you're going to do is you're going to be pushing this tab outward. If I can do it one-handed, and then pushing forward, and this will slide out. On both sides, it's pushed towards the fender. Personally, I think you're better off reaching underneath with your arm. Find that part and push it forward, and out the light comes, and you will unplug the harness, which I can't do with one hand. Unplug that harness, and then we'll be able to access the bolt that's down below. When you go to unplug the headlight, you have to squeeze from both sides. Typically it's just from one side, but you have to squeeze from both sides in order to get this one to unplug. Okay, to remove the headlight, you have the, I don't know if you can see it, there's a 10mm bolt down here. Remove that. 8mm bolt here, 8mm bolt here. Remove those. Then you'll have to work the headlight around, dipping one end, tilting the other end out, and then lift the headlight out of place. Okay, word of advice. This screw that's hidden down in the turn signal pocket, after it screws out, the base was stuck in place there. I actually had to reach around with a screwdriver like this and pry up under it and pop it loose before I could get the headlight out, so be warned of that.